Oh, we're live. Ah,
Oh, we are.
we'll just send it.
Sweet.
So they passed a law that is making it so Putin doesn't have to step down?
Yeah, exactly. Like it says, Putin can be in power until 2023. So I'm like, shit. We do that in the U.S. I don't know what'll happen.
Talk about him just really setting the game up.
I mean, shit. Putin's like a supermodel in Russia.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everybody loves him and wants his kid.
I just like that he's like a hard ass.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit, he can run Russia and U.S. We'll see how that goes.
Shit.
Start airdropping bears in countries and that. Arm every citizen with a dash cam and a AK-47,
There you go.
and make vodka the national drink of the U.S. I wouldn't complain too much.
I wouldn't either. I think a lot of people would probably be down for that.
My landlord's birthday was, I'll call him my brother, he's family and shit, but, he did his birthday back in December, and nobody drank the vodka, so I'm like, screw it. And that was the first time I really drank in hard liquor in that in like 8 months. I don't remember anything. It's like, you owe me a bottle of vodka, you drank that, all good on you, but other people wanted it. You were hogging that shit.
I know I kind of stopped drinking just in general like a few years ago. I'll have like a mixed drink or like a glass of wine, but
Or a White Claw.
yeah, or a White Claw. What is this one called? A
Press?
Press.
I thought it was a fucking energy drink.
Premium alcohol seltzer. Grapefruit.
Alcoholic static in a can.
Makes your tongue feel weird is the thing that I don't like. I don't know why. But no, I was the same way. Like, whenever I was drinking, I would just drink a lot of it because I was like, oh, well, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then you just don't remember shit. That's when you start making the real bad decisions.
Well, I feel ya. I just stopped drinking because I was too poor to afford it.
Gotta get that bottom shelf, like, $10. Like,
I couldn't
little
even
finger
afford
vodka.
that. I was about ready to start going with the $2 bottle of Everclear. Really have some bad decisions on my brain.
Just wipe your whole system.
Yeah.
But shit, since we're live and we're kind of getting into this, why don't you give like a 2-second like introduction of yourself?
I'm Willie. I like to party. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wes, I also like to party.
No, you don't like to party. I like to party.
I watched that movie the other day. I forgot
Right?
how good it was.
Shit. I haven't seen that forever. I watched Fight Club for the first time in a while, but I can't talk about it.
God damn it. Great movie. That's all I can say about it, though.
Yep. Gonna have to watch it.
Yep. If you don't know the first rules, you're a fucking loser. Gotta grow up and watch Fight Club.
Hey guys, I'm late to Fight Club. What was the second rule? I updated my Facebook status saying I was going to Fight Club, but I'm really happy to be a part of it. Sent the address and everything.
I mean, that could be an interesting segue into something. I like to talk about social media and like what their opinions are, because very rarely do you run into people who are like really prominent and really for social media, and I don't know. I personally find it to be more harmful than good.
Yeah, I've got multiple coworkers who don't even have Facebook, Snapchat. I mean, my buddy put it perfectly. He switched from MySpace to Facebook. Now, what's MySpace doing?
Oh yeah.
It's gone downhill. So, I mean, he loved MySpace because he could update it and all that shit. I tried logging into MySpace for the first time like 6 months ago, nothing.
Yeah.
But I mean, good on Tom. He made, cheap website to start. And he, I don't even remember who he sold it to, but he sold it for like $200 million. Like, shit.
Wouldn't that be the dream? You just happen to come up with this one-off weird idea for an internet site.
Yep.
It's just $200 million later.
I don't know. It's, I mean, you look at it. I mean, you either got fake news on there, people bashing each other. I mean, there's online bullying and all that, and it's a pain.
I feel bad for the generations like below us, because like when I was in high school, which I graduated in 2012, Instagram was like right on the cusp of being like big. Facebook was prominent, like everyone had a Facebook, but it still was like wasn't talked about. But I think I'm being like 13 right now, and you got like everyone has a Snapchat, everyone has an Instagram, everyone has a Facebook, a TikTok.
I hate TikTok so much.
Literally every move you make, like if you aren't posting about it, you potentially could be that kid that like gets left out.
Yeah, you look at all these like YouTube, big thing when I was growing up. If you got a YouTube channel when it first started, you're making millions now. Look at PewDiePie. Look at
anyone who
much PewDiePie.
Anyone who got in on that grind early on is doing it full time.
Shit, it's like Bitcoin.
Oh God!
You buy those at 67 cents and sell them now, you're a millionaire.
Oh, if not more.
Yeah,
I remember there was this kid that I was friends with in junior high who was talking about Bitcoin in junior high and how to farm it. And everyone was like, oh, that doesn't, whatever, man. You do whatever you want. If we all would have fucking done it, none of us would be working right now.
Yeah, the Simpsons predicting everything, like the coronavirus, Trump being president and all that. I wish they would have, given us an insight on Bitcoin.
Yes.
Because I'm taking Simpsons seriously. That's where I get my news now.
No shit.
Newest episode coming on. Stock prices for this going down? I'm investing.
Yeah, the time is now.
Shit, I wish I would have known toilet paper would have been selling out like this. I would have bought stock in it a couple weeks ago.
Dude, if you would have bought Costco stock was like $250 or $260 or something like that 2 weeks ago. It's at $310.
Jesus.
So if you would have bought, even if you would have bought 4 stocks, you'd have made $200.
People thinking this is like the Taco Bell virus or something. I saw one lady with 4 carts of toilet paper. People were camping out in front of Winco last night.
People were wild. Just the Costco down the road from here got shut down either Thursday or Friday because 2 people were getting in fights over probably toilet paper or something there.
Is that the one where the lady? No, that was in I think it was Colorado or California, probably California. Fuck, even Florida. That's where the crazy shit happens. But no, a guy was stabbed because they were fighting over TP. Oh shit! Yeah, 2 weeks. Sorry, ADHD or something. ADD. They were fighting over TP, and she broke a wine bottle and just full on stabbed this other person.
Oh my god!
Crazy people. It's natural selection at work right now.
Well, I was talking to a guy over Facebook who's going to be on next week, hopefully, and just the fact that this virus doesn't scare me personally, at least not yet. But what scares me is just how psychotic people get. They're doing state of emergency, and I agree. If we can stop the spread, definitely stop the spread.
Yeah.
The death rate of this isn't crazy right now, especially for the majority of people.
If you're over 50, then you're just choose out your grade plot now.
That was good, but I'm more worried about just the people. At what point does a psychotic person go to the store, can't find anything, go to multiple stores, can't find anything, and just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start robbing"?
I went to 7 stores today. Could not find toilet paper. Went to a gas station right up the road. This virus is turning people into hustlers.
Oh, yeah.
This gas station has a big old box of, I think, 150 rolls, and they're selling them for $2 a pop. Shit, bought 2 there. I'm this will last me a couple days. Just can't have Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell.
No, it's definitely, I've noticed it's turning people against each other. People are getting desperate. You got people buying 20 cases of toilet paper. You're quarantined for 14 days is what it's saying. If you're shitting that much,
there's other problems.
You probably don't have coronavirus.
You need to go to the doctor for some colon treatment. What's up, TP Poker? We're doing good.
TP. TP Poker.
That's good timing.
No, I've got a 2-year-old, and had the biggest pain in the ass finding milk.
Oh,
Ended
shit.
up going to Maverick, paying $4 more for a gallon. So I'm like, this kid's drinking water from here on out.
Don't get diarrhea and you'll be okay. Exactly, TP. No, I worry that, like, I don't think this virus is going to be the end-all, be-all. Like, we're going to really go into this crazy state of survival, but maybe in the future, like, really kind of shows that we're not prepared.
Yeah, it's like, how long is this virus going to last? I mean, they canceled E3.
Yeah.
Big sad there. They canceled Get Lucky, which was supposed to happen today.
Yeah.
Big sad.
EDC is the only one that I think still says that they're going to go for it, which maybe.
I mean, most of the people there probably have enough alcohol running through their system, just full on sterilize their immune system.
Right?
And drugs.
Well, Utah said that the governor banned groupings of more than 100 people at a time.
Yeah. Movie theaters are limiting how many people can see a movie, and you got to sit away. Who's Alexa Bliss?
Have the virus and still. Oh, she's a porn star.
Oh.
Alexa
I'm going to have to
Bliss.
do a little bit of research on that one.
Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you know who... God, who was that? There was a lady who was like a fortune teller and like a future seer. She passed away a while ago, but she predicted this. She said in 2020 there will be an upper respiratory like virus that travels around, but then like the rest of her like prediction is that it will come in and be really prominent for like a small time period and then leave, and then come back 10 years later and do the same thing. But fortune tellers and Sylvia Brown.
Oh, okay. Well, and then there was Betty White. Betty White's fucked. Yeah, if she gets the coronavirus, I'm scared at this one.
Yeah.
She's older than sliced bread. But no, there's also I don't know if it's in context with Sylvia Brown, but I was just reading a book that was written in 1983, kind of saying the same thing. In 2020, there will be upper respiratory disease, so it might be the same thing.
Yeah.
Not sure, but it's yeah.
What's up, Matt? It is the end of the world, man. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird that I don't know. It's like a test almost.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. Like, there's tons of people who think that this is man-made and this is deeper than just what the media is saying. Who knows? Like,
well, you saw China pretty much bombed where Ground Zero was. It's like, Betty's got one foot in the grave and the other one on the back. Yeah, no shit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
One foot in the grave, one on a banana peel. Boston's.
Oh, I bet.
Bro, I went to downtown Salt Lake. That's a ghost town too. It's
weird.
I don't know. I think it's either. I mean, some sort of. There's a lot of conspiracies with it. I don't know. It could even be Earth's way of doing a little population control.
That's what I think.
I mean, have you ever seen what is it? Stephen King's The Happening. I mean, it's windy as hell outside right now. I haven't seen anyone kill themselves today.
Yet.
Yeah.
This podcast just started. I don't know.
I mean, everyone's wearing face masks.
I was talking to my girlfriend about this too. Like, I wonder, what if we find, like, let's say we survive another 600, 800 years as a species.
I'll still be alive, so will Betty White.
Immune system too strong.
Yep.
What if, like, we found out that the Earth is, like, a more, like, celestial thing than we thought it was? And this
like aliens living in the pyramids?
Kind of similar. But maybe, like, we find out that the Earth has been trying to, like, tell us. Yeah. Tell us, like, hey, you're fucking up.
I mean, first the coronavirus, what next? Yellowstone's gonna explode.
Oh, God. Yeah.
We're fucked.
If Yellowstone blows up, we're done.
Yeah, at least our half of the U.S.
No.
I might buy a nice piece of land in Antarctica. Polar caps don't melt by then.
I think some scientists came out and said there's like 17 months left before the doomsday clock is like irreversible.
Elon Musk better hurry up with that Mars shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, Thanos was right. No shit.
Elon Musk needs to figure out if we are in a simulation. It's time to hack it and reverse some of this shit.
I've been fucking taking the red Myconics hoping something will happen.
You just wake up and you're in the fucking sack and you're like this battery. You're like, oh,
we're in the Matrix. Can someone turn my difficulty down? Do a little GTA hack.
Up, down, right, left, right, left.
Yeah, I tried that.
Matt says I was in Portugal 2 weeks ago and I came back in time, but I can't go back to work right now because of virus. Wow.
What do you do for work, Matt? Let's see how long it takes him to respond.
Iron Chef, what's up, man? Long time no see. Definitely. I'm starting to do more podcasts on the weekends, so hopefully you guys will see more streams. And Iron Chef, I want to talk to you later. I'm doing Age of Empires Definitive Edition. It's good shit. It's a lot
I
of
haven't
fun.
played Age of Empires since junior high. I need to get back into that. That game was...
They just released they call it a Definitive Edition.
Is that just a remake, or...?
Yeah, it's all like HD and runs really nice, and it's a lot of fun.
Operator, like construction operator, machine operator,
I believe construction, because
porn star camera operator.
that would be probably the worst job.
That'd be a hard job.
I'd come in with a raincoat.
What?
I'd be worried about that fucking splash
Oh
bag.
God.
You guys ain't paying me enough.
Wonder, not good.
I brushed my teeth. I forgot. Bad combo.
Shit.
No, I don't know. I still think people are a little overreacting in general.
Oh, okay, Boston. Okay. Nice. Big money right there.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I had one coworker whose girl was a crane operator, and she literally, I think it was like a $200 license she paid for, and she watched a few YouTube videos on how to operate it. She's making six figures, and she's 27. Oh shit.
Union rate.
Them union jobs, I swear to God.
Yeah. 47.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. I need to become a crane operator. I
Oh,
want to
shit.
get my commercial pilot's license. That's like 87 grand I don't have.
Yeah, it's so expensive. Utah's the place to do it, though. We got a couple areas that do private.
Yeah, so Bountiful Flight, if you sign up for their program, they guarantee you a job once you graduate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's, so back to, we were talking about Lyft earlier. When I was doing Lyft, I picked up a pilot for Southwest. He was telling me he went through SkyWest and Bountiful, and he's been flying for 5 years. And I guess there's a national shortage of pilots right now.
Yeah, I heard that.
I mean, $87K, not everyone has that money to be a pilot.
Right.
Not everyone can join the Air Force and become a pilot. I tried that, and apparently 6 feet is too tall to be a pilot.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah.
Brittany says we should try to unplug 2020, wait 10 seconds, and plug it back in.
Shit.
Matt says just union labor makes 40 en masse. Lots of opportunity here. We are hunting for young members, so giving more incentive to join.
Uncle Drew.
Oh, what up, man? I'll be your uncle.
I'll be your daddy.
I play World of Warcraft. You ever heard that game?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard something about it.
Yeah. They really.
Is that a new game?
No, it's super old.
Oh, super old.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
They released like a classic version of it, and my name in that game is Uncle Creepy. And I get a lot of fucking flack for that. I was just trying to be funny, and people treat me like a fucking psychopath. I like the UFC fighter. That was his nickname. It's Uncle Creepy. Like,
I used to watch UFC all the time.
yeah, me too. I still keep up on it.
You hear that, speaking of coronavirus, Conor McGregor's, I think, grandma just died from it.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's...
Damn.
Yep.
That's the scary. I think that's what's scaring people is we're starting to see like people in
Results?
Yeah, we're starting to. Well, yeah, we're seeing results, but then we see people who like, it's like a family name, like, Who was it? The Tom Hanks and his wife got it.
Yeah. The Simpsons predicted that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, the writer of Simpsons. He needs to be checked out.
Yeah, dude, he's a billionaire. People think he's a time
Well,
traveler.
Disney owns him now, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. George Lucas cashed in on that. Writer of Simpsons cashed in on that.
I don't blame
I'm gonna start a shitty series and sell it to Disney.
him. You still play World of Warcraft? Yeah, I'm a nerd, dude. It's all good.
About that PS4 gang. Like, what?
What are you playing lately?
I've just been playing GTA. I downloaded that and played it for the first time in 7 months. That has taken my whole life. That and Apex.
Yeah, still on the Apex. I fell off hard on Apex.
I like it. It's got its moments.
No, I enjoy it. I think as far as like the battle royale games that are out right now, I think Apex is personally my favorite. I don't like Fortnite.
Can't stand the kids on Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm just not good at the game. I don't like third-person shooters really that much.
I feel.
And I didn't really get into the Call of Duty
Yeah, Call of
battle
Duty went
royale ones.
downhill. I don't know. I haven't played the new Modern Warfare one, or if that is the new one.
Yeah, I picked it up. It's actually really good, but
I saw there was Rust on it, and that's my childhood right there.
you just get it and you play it and you're like, oh yeah, it's still Call of Duty. You know?
Yeah.
It's still just Call of Duty. I know that's going to trigger a bunch of you fucking sweaty neckbeards, but it's the same game, man. It's like Halo. I love Halo. It's still just fucking Halo.
They should make a porn battle royale game. Get like me, Khalifa. What is it, Danny Daniels, or
Oh yeah.
all of them? They need to do a porn Hunger Games. That's what they need to do.
Just violent death.
Shit, they need to do that for the next presidential election.
Maybe we'll stop getting old people.
Fuck. Old billionaires.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that just dropped out of it? The one who I couldn't even watch a YouTube video. I'd be shocked if that did. Seriously. I'm pretty sure there's a parody of it or something. Some Fortnite porn or...
Oh, I'm sure. They jump into the scene from the sky.
It's funny. My whenever I get a text message, my notification is the Pornhub introduction sound.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like porn VR. They have porn VR. I'll tell you that. So I've heard.
Yes.
Heard
Not
from
through experience or
Heard from a
anything.
friend. It's hard to watch unless you have the VR headset to stick your phone in. So I've heard.
So for
I'm a child of God. I don't do that stuff.
yeah, this is a wholesome channel. Please take your porn elsewhere.
I definitely don't own a phone VR headset that has head straps.
Yeah, not at all.
Sure you don't.
None of us do.
Uh,
It's for creativity, right? Like you like to put it on and draw and stuff.
I still want to try VR though. I drive by I-15 right past Salt Lake. There's always this billboard, North Salt Lake, billboard that says Beat Saber and VR experience and that. I'm like, I need to try that. Beat Saber looks so fun.
I've tried Beat Saber. I tried the early computer VR where there was the game where you shoot these little robots flying around and there's a couple other small 20, 30 minute long games. It's definitely weird. It wasn't as it didn't feel as smooth as it is now, but I don't know. If it wasn't so expensive, I'd hop on it. I bought a new PC recently, and
I need to get into PC gaming.
it's definitely nice.
Well, so I got a call from my work today. I'm still in training for another 2 weeks, just on phones, not sending people out to fix cars. Get a call from my boss, and he's like, "Hey, due to coronavirus, we're looking at having people work from home now." I'm like, "Really? Don't have to wear pants when I work." He's like, "Can you go home and..." Or he asked me if I'm home, and I'm like, "No, I'm trying to find toilet paper and milk." And he's like, "Huh. Good luck with that. But when you get home, will you send me your specs and all that and tell me if you found any toilet paper?" Okay, sure will. That's cute. But no, they're apparently getting the whole most of the company on work from home. So I'm like, you give me a computer and I'll be right on it. Pay my internet bill, or at least half of it. Sure.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'd be about it.
Salty Frank get mad at you?
He's sending me a Snapchat, but it's the reception in here is kind of weird.
Who do you have?
I'm AT&T.
Oh, that's what. I just barely got on with them too. Got the Note 10. Still don't have a case. I'm one of those scary people.
Do you like the Note 10 so far?
I love it.
I got the S10 Plus, and I really, really like it. Salty, is it your birthday? If it is, we need to talk. Why isn't it loading? Might take a minute, Salty, but I'll... Well, happy fucking birthday, my guy.
Good service. What do you have?
The service says it's going, but sometimes shit just doesn't load.
What phone do you have?
The S10 Plus.
Do you have 5G?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, mine's working fine.
I think it's just Snapchat in general. Snapchat in general kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely don't.
Oh, definitely doesn't have it.
Definitely don't.
Shit. I know what Salty's doing.
The guy living the best life.
That's nice.
Wait, Salty, does that mean you're 21 now? You better save your first drink for coming here and drinking.
Is he from Utah or?
No, North Carolina.
Oh, I almost went to Hilton Head, North Carolina. I don't know what happened with that. We're just gonna leave it at that. My dad's ex-wife used to work for Marriott.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there's a big resort right there in, I think it's North Carolina or South Carolina. Correct me if I'm wrong, Frank. Oh, Firewater.
Wait, you're 22? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But, no, we planned this whole trip to stay, like 3 days at this resort. And, just fell through. I was really looking forward to it.
Dang.
Only, what is that, East Coast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, only part of the East Coast I've been in is Green Bay. Packers represent.
I did not know you were a Packers fan.
Who's your team?
Packers?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, when I was a kid, Brett Favre was the man.
Yep. My dad's whole side of the family is from Green Bay and Montana and that. And
Oh,
I
shit.
actually went up to Green Bay, took a tour of Lambeau and all that. And drove my uncle back from Green Bay all the way back to Utah. So that was...
That's a shit drive.
Yep, got to experience Lincoln, Nebraska. Not doing that again. Prostitutes on the corners.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, it's like Detroit, but worse.
Gotta make $1.
Yeah.
How was the tour? Was it cool? Yeah.
Beautiful stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Got a beer and some bratwurst. Lived it up. Every single house around the stadium is green and yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm home.
Like, I really hope that we have a season, though.
Yeah. Coronavirus. Two things. If they take away the NFL and Betty White, I'm unplugging from the Matrix.
Yeah, we're done.
Yep.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy that the NBA season ended because of the Jazz.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, everybody already hates Utah.
Right.
Now we've canceled the NBA season. Good job.
Yeah, if the Jazz...
You see that he pledged $500,000 to fight the coronavirus?
Who, Rudy? Or Donovan, the Jazz?
No. Let's see.
'Cause I know a bunch of them are doing, like, different things to make it so all the employees at the stadiums and stuff don't have to lose their wages.
Right here, Rudy Gobert.
Oh, yeah.
Kid who got autograph from Utah Jazz player tests positive for coronavirus.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Rip. Rip the dream, boys.
Wow.
So, let's talk Utah. Because I really love talking about Utah just because everyone who lives outside of Utah really doesn't get us.
First question I get, you Mormon?
Yeah, everywhere.
I'm not Mormon. I'm sorry.
Second question, how many wives do you have?
Yep.
8. I left 7 home.
Third question, you guys don't drink alcohol out there, do ya?
Yeah.
Yes, we drink
How many
alcohol.
wives you got? Oh, never mind.
1.
Yeah. We'll see how I feel this week. Maybe 1, maybe 9.
think they just made polygamy legal, or at least a form of it.
Yeah, they did. Consenting adult polygamy or something.
More
like
tax credits. Woo!
that. Yeah. How many wives do I have to have so they all work so I don't have to?
Wouldn't that be a form of child labor, or at least life labor?
Yeah, just straight slavery.
That's work in the system. Can each one of them claim you as a dependent, or?
Damn, I hope so.
God, if you had like 7 wives and claim them all as a dependent.
We're trying to break barriers. I'm trying to not work.
What's too many wives?
1.
Just kidding.
Sing.
I love my wife. Yeah. But no, Utah has its pros and cons. I mean, definitely comparing other states to it, I don't like how involved the church is with politics.
Mm-hmm.
They should definitely get rid of their non-exempt status.
Yeah, because I would totally be cool if they took away the non-exempt and they just openly finally admit that they sway politics here.
Yeah, they do. Prop 2, look
Yeah.
at that. I mean, they were the main ones against us getting stronger beer in Utah, and then it got to the point where they're like, oh, all of our manufacturers are stopping with 3.2. Shit. There goes our alcohol tax.
I have a lot of strong opinions about like the church here in general, and like most of it's not positive, so I usually try and avoid like bashing because that's not what I want to do. The one thing that really bothers me is how that religion, ever since it was conceived, has been so wishy-washy with their opinions. Like, for example,
they changed their opinion. They changed the Book of Mormon. First, if you had black skin, you were unholy. Now it's what was it? 20 years ago, they finally let black people gain the priesthood and all that.
And
I mean,
listen to what he just said. 20 years ago.
It was, I want to say 20. I think it was.
Even if it was 40. I know it wasn't longer than 100.
That's still not that. I mean, they changed their views and all that. I mean, I got friends and family that are Mormons and that. I respect the church and all that. Don't get me wrong. I respect any religion. If you believe what you believe, don't try and push it down my throat. I mean, good for you. You believe in something. But, I mean, I've noticed there's been a few religions that do that. I mean, Mormonism isn't the only one.
Mm.
But they're definitely very, they do it too much.
Yeah, I just, the way that they go about things, especially like the LGBTQ.
Yep, I was just,
you know, it used to be this big hate monger and like they fought against it and they would pay like companies to go against it. And now they're finally like starting to step back. Not because I don't think they changed their opinion, they just know it's not popular anymore.
Oh, they were losing members.
Yeah.
No, and then finally happy they banned conversion therapy. That was a big one. It's Utah crazy. Was the number one state to do that. And I got a lot of friends, do I have any family? No, I don't think. Who are LGBT, gay, bi. Got a really good friend, Carson. Super amazing.
Shout out to Carson.
Yep, shout out Carson. I did Pride last year with my former job. I'm not going to mention names, but it rhymes with Discover. Good job. Loved them. Just, I moved and shit went south.
Yeah.
Very, very great with their employees, but just watching Pride, I got to see all the hate there, I guess, just walking down the main street.
Yeah.
Some street in Salt Lake, but I don't get how people have that much hate in their heart.
Dude.
I mean, people are living their life, they're happy and all that. Why do you have to make it your job to...
I've tried really hard, and I've still been trying to find someone to bring on this podcast who is just so hateful. Because, like, I just want to know what is wiring that person? Why are they, like... Is it, like, a form of...
How they were raised is a big part.
Yeah, but is it arrogance? Like, are they so arrogant that they are 100% sure that their beliefs are 100% true, that it disgusts them to a point that they have to, like, mistreat people?
And it's, I don't know, the main thing is it's certain churches you go to preach against it. It's not one religion, it's a lot of different religions. I mean, I've seen Catholic churches preach against it, Christian, Mormon, even been to a Buddhist temple that has kicked people out for it. But
well, and we don't even need to get into Middle Eastern religions and
they'll
how
behead you or hang you if you
Yeah.
sleep with a man or a woman of the same
stoning.
sex.
Stoning still happens.
Oh, and then I think it was Iran that just announced. Well, no, that's not anything LGBT. But if you're a pedophile, you'll be hung publicly. I mean, find someone.
Yeah, no, it would be a non-live
Yeah.
one for sure. Got to avoid those.
Oh, the other. Okay.
Yeah, the actual bad
Yep.
F-bomb.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I've been dropping the F-bomb.
No.
Shit. Fuck.
No, everything on, I guess I should have told you before, everything's free game on this, as far as language,
Safe
besides
for
the, anything that's like hurtful towards race or,
Yeah.
sexual orientation.
Yeah, no, I feel ya.
Plus, if you use those words like in in just casual conversation, probably don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not really helping anybody.
I mean, I'm the least racist person you'll ever meet. Trust me. I got a black wife and a son that's half black and half Hispanic, so yeah.
Yeah.
People are surprised at that one. Don't know why. Do I look like a racist?
You're white. Yes.
I'll shave my head and maybe, but no, I don't know. I love all races. I mean, I don't know. I think racism is just something that's just, there's no reason for it to exist. I mean, yeah, you got the KKK and all that who are still very active, especially in the East and Southeast. And it's funny because the Southeast, they're predominantly black and population is a lot more than they are, so they should be careful.
I just, I've had this conversation with so many people and have really tried to wrap my mind around someone being racist, and I just come back to the same conclusion. Can we just all agree that no matter what ethnicity you are, there's cunts everywhere?
Yeah,
it has no bearing on what you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the main thing is how your family environment when you're raised. I met one guy a couple of years ago who just hated black people because his wife cheated on him with a black chick. So, I mean that's still not a reason to. People think it's justifiable, but
it's never justifiable.
Just because one black guy sleeps with your wife doesn't mean they all are, unless she's that sort of lady. I mean,
yeah, then she should probably go into a different industry and make some money.
Yep. Let's poker. I'm sure there's a VR video about that one. Let's be honest.
I still just don't. I don't know. And it's weird in 2020, two white guys talking about race is frowned upon. And I just, where can we have the discussion? I just feel like I like everyone equally, and I dislike everyone equally.
Yeah.
I just never had I don't know.
I don't know. My problem is I'm too loving of a person. I love anyone, even if they do me wrong. So,
yeah.
And you can even talk to my brother. He says my heart's bigger than my mouth. So, or something like that.
Something like that.
I probably didn't even say that right.
Something's bigger than something.
Yeah.
I know what you mean,
That's still
though.
the same post.
I know what you mean, though. It's just I don't know. I can't name one person that I've ever, to this day, that I really, truly hate. There's some people I dislike, and there's people that I'd prefer not to be around. I think that's everybody. But, that I personally know, I don't think there's anyone I hate.
I mean, unless someone, killed your mom and dad and
yeah,
became a bad person, I mean...
You probably hate them, but...
Yeah, there's no reason to hate anyone, unless they... I mean, I could see it could be justifiable, like Hitler.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Just mass genocide.
Right.
But
no, I personally, and that's what blows my mind is when you talk to someone who has this just unrealistic hate, they don't actually hate anyone in particular, they just want to hate something.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Why hate anything? Why don't you just be cool with it?
I had a pizza guy once who dropped the pizza on my front porch and just took off. That man I generally hate. I was so hungry. But that was 2 years ago. I've forgiven and forget. I think his name was Jonathan from Pizza Hut. I think was in Logan.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
What?
So this is the quote. going
is
back
that the book?
Yeah.
That's is that the same person you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I think it was 1983.
So to go back to the coronavirus really quick from what we were talking about from Sylvia Brown, it says in around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes? Bronchial, thank you.
You're welcome.
And resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish and quickly as it arrived, attack again 10 years later, and then disappear completely. Was her prediction. So we're seeing half of it right now. If it disappears and then comes back in 2030,
You better be ready
crazy.
at that point. I mean, if we got psychics already predicting this shit, let's take them seriously. Let's put them in the president's cabinet or something.
What's your opinion on stuff like that, like psychics and like light healing or physical healing or
Like healing with crystals and all?
yeah.
I mean, kind of back to the same thing. If people believe in something, good for them. I don't know. I lost my mom 6 years ago. And like I went to a couple meetings, never heard anything from them or that. Nothing that I wanted to hear. They said something like seeing one of my old dogs or something, which, I mean, they could have, they couldn't. But I think it's because I didn't hear what I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of pushed that aside and didn't. But no, I've heard people with mediums, people with crystal healings and that. It gives them energy. It makes them super happy. I mean, whether that be legitimate or your brain just tricking you to believe that, I mean, great on you. I mean, do you, I guess.
I kind of feel the same way with stuff like with paranormal. I feel like if you truly are 100% like it's real, you are more likely to see it or at least see something, and that's what your mind thinks.
Yeah, I got one of my coworkers, Mike. Shout out, Mike. I'm just shouting at everyone tonight. He does paranormal investigation, something. He goes to old places, checks them out. And he said he went to an old abandoned hospital and said shit was flying off the shelves and all that. I mean, I definitely want to go check that shit out.
Yeah.
That sounds... I'd probably shit myself. Wouldn't have toilet paper to fucking wipe my ass, but...
Gotta go to the leaves, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for the follow and the sparks, my guy.
What are sparks?
It's like a... I don't really know how to explain it. It's on Mixer, and it's like a form of like... I don't know, like...
Mixer's currency or something?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. But, no, back to the investigation stuff. Like he said, he'd take me along with him and all that. And I know Utah just has a vast amount of haunted places. Like, the Ogden train station.
Yep.
I guess they've got underground tunnels and all that back when all of 25th Street used to be a giant red light district.
Yeah.
And I've heard they open it up every Halloween time and do paranormal tours and all that, but it's just a pain to get on. But no, definitely something I want to do. I mean, seeing's believing.
Yeah, I for a long period of my life, I actually did a lot of the paranormal.
Yeah?
Especially around Utah. I've been everywhere that you can go without signing up. Like, most of the main places, the Haunted Sawmill and Cottonwood. And, like, it's one of those things, right, where if you invest 100% in what's going on in the moment,
Yeah.
your mind can fuck with you if you really want to see things.
Yeah.
The only thing, there's two, and we've talked about this on the podcast a bunch of times, so I'm sorry for anyone who's heard this story, but enjoy. So there's been two times in my life while trying to do paranormal stuff where things happen that I can't explain. One of them was, and both involved a Ouija board, which I do not believe in.
Never done one.
But I still, I can't help but think that maybe our brains, fucked with us enough to do, create something. I don't know. So one was in my co-host, Forrest, shout out Forrest if you're listening, at his house, which his parents and, everyone who's been in that house, they used to think, there was just weird shit that would happen. And, you always know someone whose house, they always say, there's weird shit. So we were doing the Ouija board down in his basement. We were doing it for a while, and nothing was happening. And then we started, kind of started moving. We're like, oh, what the fuck? And it was me and Forrest doing it. And we kind of had this unspoken, truth of, hey, we just really want to know if this is real, so let's not fuck with each other. We were like, it was moving around a little bit, and I lifted my finger up off of it, and that thing launched off the table. Like, if this was the table we were using...
And that's why I don't fuck with that shit.
I lifted my fingers up like that. He still had his fingers on it, and it just went...
I would have laughed.
Yeah. And we were both, like, looked at each other like, did that just happen? Like, and we have witnesses, thankfully. There's a couple people there who also saw it, and we were all just kind of like...
Yeah.
Like, did our brains, like, just fuck with us? Like... Because that's a thing that happens. Like, if you really focus on something, sometimes your brain will do something to trick yourself.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it.
The other one was at a different friend's house who... He had a relative, a family member pass away, and they had taken a picture, and it almost looks like in the picture that family member was in it.
That'd make me shit myself.
Because it was like a big group, and I've seen the picture. It was like a big group picture, and like there's like someone in the back that just wasn't there, and it looked very similar to the family member that passed away.
If I were a ghost, I'd fuck with people. Like, doing a group photo, I'd pose all sexy if I could.
Right.
In front.
Here's where the crazy part happened. So the picture was crazy by itself. We went over there and did a Ouija board one night, and we were like recording. The Ouija board didn't do anything, but I have a friend named Chandler, and he's always been like very like doesn't want to get involved because like he just whether he believes in it or not, he doesn't want to leave himself vulnerable to things that could potentially happen. Well, he was getting involved that night, and we asked whoever was there like to do different things. Nothing was happening. So Chandler held out his hand and put a piece of paper on there, and he says, if anyone's here, can you move this piece of paper? And I shit you not, it looked like someone went like this, like the paper was right here. It looked like someone went like that, and the paper fell out of his hand, and he turned pale white, like piece of paper white. And we're all just sitting there like I get the chills still thinking about it, because I'm like, that was a moment in time where, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't bend my fingers like down like that without putting pressure on it. And he just had his hand like this, and it looked like something, and we all just kind of lost our minds.
No.
Greetings from good old Bavaria? Oh, what's up, man?
Where's Bavaria?
I don't know. Is that like...
I think that's Europe.
Yeah, Southern Europe? Eastern Europe?
Europe? Just Europe.
One of the Europes? Thanks for dropping by.
Let's see. Bavaria.
Oh, Germany. Oh, shit, okay. Well, welcome from Germany.
Oh, good, shit.
How are you doing today?
He's like...
Germany.
I'm not very good with geography.
Yeah.
I know where Salt Lake is, and I know where Rancheritos is. Pretty much it. I like me some good breakfast burritos.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Rancheritos, sponsor me.
Yeah.
I'll wear your merch.
Me too.
If I get coronavirus, I'm going to live stream the whole thing and request Corona sponsors me. You hear how much... what are those things that look like hot dogs?
Is that me? You'd have to be a little bit more specific there, my guy.
You talking about my arms? Fingers? Come on, Ryan. It's like charades.
Right.
Hot dogs.
But yeah, I don't know. I think paranormal and anything in that realm is interesting. Tomorrow, the reason why I bring it up is tomorrow I have an episode with a gentleman named Rhett, and he's I don't know how to pronounce it, a Reiki master? Or Rahiki master, which is like energy healing.
Reiki?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I've heard it before.
Yeah, I've done some research into it just so I know what I'm talking about tomorrow, but I think it'll be an interesting episode just because, like, have someone who's fully dedicated to that realm of knowledge will be an interesting conversation.
Ooh, I want to ask that question. Brittany, I'll shout that one out for expert. Expert, if you're still here, I hope you are. How crazy or how not crazy is everyone in Germany about coronavirus, or even the Corona beer if you guys have it there? Curious. You know, was going to bring this up while we wait for expert to respond back. Back when I did pest control for a couple years, there was a apartment right off of Redwood and 42nd. And I went into this lady's apartment. I'm spraying it and all that. Go into her bedroom, and like you could tell this lady. Expert says it's really crazy. Everything locked down and all that. You guys out of toilet paper? If not, I'll send you my address and you can send me a roll.
Yeah, we're struggling out here with toilet paper.
Got 2 rolls left. But like you walked into her bedroom and you could tell she was like, she had her master. Oh, I'm sorry, expert. Maybe I'll send you some if I can find some.
Yeah.
But like you go into her, it's like her side bedroom or whatnot. You go in there and you could just tell she was like doing some sort of new massages or like some back page shit.
Yeah.
Like I had to spray all of them. I go in her walk-in closet and you just see all this like hundreds of lingerie.
Oh yeah.
And then on the ground you got a box of all her toys and that. While I'm spraying, and then I hear the front door open as soon as I'm in the living room, and she comes in. She was shocked and all that. She's like, "What are you doing in here?" I'm like, "It's required. We had to spray it and all that. You got a notice on your door. I see it sitting on the counter." And I'm like, just small talk. I'm like, "So you do massages or what?" And like, you could tell she was a little shocked and all that. And she's like, I do Reiki healing." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "If you ever want a massage though, I could probably hook you up with a deal if you don't tell the office about this." And I'm like, "Lady, you're like 50. I'm good."
I'm good.
But some of the shit I saw when I did that job, that was my favorite job so far.
Getting into people's personal lives is always just interesting.
Hey, oh jeez.
Just because, like, man, everyone has a facade, right? They put on when they're out in public, but then you just don't know the fucking crazy. You know?
Don't even. So there was a repeating customer. We service. I'm not going to mention the name, but it's a giant hotel in a certain city. I won't mention either. And it was kind of like a giant halfway house. And there's one apartment like one room in there I'd always do, and it was always this cross dresser. Like he, very very heavy set guy. Like, and I'd walk in and he'd always be in like this tutu and like extremely tight crop top and a wig. And like multiple times, and he'd hit on me when I'd be in there. Be like, like calling me daddy and all that, and I'm like, "I'm just here to spray bugs, sorry." And expert, I got you. If I find Charmin Extra, I'm gonna start being a TP dealer. Walk around with a trench coat. "Man, you need some TP? I got 3-ply, 4-ply. Got super special 6-ply. You want the wet wipes? Got those too. Hand sanitizer. I mean, this shit's making everybody an entrepreneur."
True.
But so the fourth month I went into this guy's apartment. Knocked on the door, nobody answered. Knocked again, nobody answered. So I'm like, okay, like living room and then one bedroom. Spraying around, and like I go into his bedroom, and he is just laying down, jerking his meat.
Oh no!
Worst part is, he makes eye contact with me. He don't try and cover it up or anything. He smiles.
Oh no!
I'm like, slowly closed the door, went out, locked his door, and left.
Oh no!
Told my boss, I'm like, "I am not servicing that again."
You should just spray him with the pest control.
Oh, I wish that would. I mean, that stuff we used was super safe for everything. Could have just hit him with the giant can I had. But no, some of the shit I saw. I mean, good shit, bad shit. It was definitely a fun job.
Yeah, I did work for a commercial cleaning company for a little while, but I never really saw anything too wild.
You're lucky.
The only thing that I saw is there was a pretty well-known business that will remain unnamed that's in the Salt Lake area, and it got cleaned on the regular by us. How their like office area is set up is there's like an upstairs and a downstairs and like a middle floor where all the offices are. All that upstairs bathrooms had used condoms on the regular. On the regular. So either there's a couple there and they just bang a couple out during the day, or like everyone's just going at it.
Secretary getting them extra hours in.
Yeah. Getting that extra 10 hours on the paycheck. Fuck.
Sorry, honey, I'm working late tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bill's here for sure.
How do you think you're a stay-at-home husband?
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, everyone has their fucking thing when they're at home. People are scary.
I agree.
Where are you living nowadays?
I'm in Roy.
Roy?
Yeah, it's renting out my buddy's basement. Love the guy to death. He's great. Definitely taking care of me. So
Oh.
I was living in Murray, and shit went south with my apartment. So yeah, definitely never living in the Salt Lake area again.
No, it's just so goddamn expensive nowadays.
Shit, I was paying $1,400 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. I did.
Wow, that's so much money.
Yeah, and apartment before that I was paying half the rent, and it was $900 for 1 bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there was that bill, or I don't even know what you call it, to cap out rent in Utah, and I really hope that happens, just because, like, these people are being really greedy with their rent charges. It's not like they need to make that much money to be profitable. Like,
fuck, they can make a quarter of what they're making now, and
they would pay their building off.
Yeah, there was one apartment complex, one of our providers in that is in Murray area, Midvale. What's the shittier part of Salt Lake? I think it's Midvale. No, Murray. I don't know. It was somewhere. But it was owned by someone who owned a very large name brand salsa company. Not going to mention the name, but no, you could tell this guy had money. It was 4 separate buildings with 75 units in each, so like 225 units. I don't know, I'm bad with math too. Yeah, that's 225. And he was charging $1,200 for a 1 bedroom, and they were shitty. Like, yeah, they're back to the pest control. There was 1 unit in that apartment, and probably 5 or 6 Hispanic people living there, and you could just tell they were hustling drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I knocked on the door, and this lady cracks the door, spoke very hard English. I'm like, pest control. She's like, huh? I'm like, control de plagas. Spray? She's like, 1 moment. Closes the door. You can just hear him moving shit and all that in there. And I walk in, and it looked like a damn pawn shop at first. Probably 20 subs, 10 bikes, all this. I mean, you could clearly see the cocaine, and then there's one guy just sitting right on the couch with a Glock sitting on the table, and he's just eyeballing me. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm just spraying. I'm he spoke perfect English and that. He's like, so, what are you spraying for? Spiders and all that. He's like, safe for, food and other stuff. My cigarettes, trying to hint. He's like, my cigarettes won't be bad or anything. And I'm like, no, perfectly fine. And all that. And he's just eyeballing me. And he gets up, sticks his gun in his waistline and all that. I'm going to the back room. And he's like, no. Don't go back there. I'm like, okay. Just start spraying and all that. I'm like, the apartment complex wants me to spray every room and that. I mean, if you don't get this done, they will give you a 3-day compliant vacate. Because that whole building had a very bad roach issue. He's like, one moment. And he's like, can you just spray inside really quick? He's like, I've got vegetation in there. And he just cracks it open. Want to see something hot. Uh-oh. But he cracks it open, and I just peek in there, and he's got 20 plants in there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, shit. He's like, don't tell the office. And I'm like, I ain't telling them shit. You're scary. But
I didn't see a fucking thing, guy.
There was
I'm here to spray.
I did another unit in an apartment just a mile down the road, and really bad bug issue. My key wasn't working. The tenants changed the lock and all that. wouldn't let me in, so I go let the maintenance guy know. I'm like, hey, can't get in there. He was like, we'll get in there. Grabbed his drill, grabbed his hammer, just busted the door open.
Damn.
And like he's following behind me, and like we just see a bright purple light from the in bedroom. He's like we both look at each other. I'm like, I know what's in here. He opens the door, and like bags of weed, like, big old bags, coke, all that, and like he just walked out, and like 5 minutes later, there's like 5 cop cars swarming in and DEA.
Oh shit.
They had me write a sworn statement and all that. I'm like, I don't think that tenant's coming back. He's like, as soon as he drives by and sees all these cops, nope, he's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's not dumb.
No, not at all. I'm wondering what the something hot is.
Yeah, Googles. What are we looking at, my guy?
Is it Googles or Go Eagles?
Yeah, it's Go Eagles. We'll call him Googles.
Googles.
He streams on Twitch, and he like people were struggling with his name. People just call him Googles.
Googles?
Googles.
It's sad. I mean, if you said Go Packers, I mean, wait, say your name right.
Yeah. He's a big Madden player and big Eagles fan.
I suck at Madden.
Oh, me too. I'm awful. It's a good game if I throw less than 12 interceptions.
I tried it once, and like I have to go with like the computer set at the ultimate easiest. It's me. You funny.
Oh, Googles. You silly boy.
But yeah.
I'm trying to make sure you didn't send me anything on Snap.
Dick pic.
Dick pic. That's happened before on here. It's great. So I don't give my Snapchat out to anyone anymore. Gave it to before it happened to my co-host. He like put his Snapchat in there because some guy was asking for it. First pic, just ball sack. I'm like, God damn it.
Jesus.
You fucking heathens.
I was almost tempted to shout out mine, but fucking, I'm really tempted.
Do it here.
How do I do that? Oh, I typed it?
Yeah.
So it's...
Wasn't just a ball sack, that's true. It was more than that.
Did
think there was a
send it? Or?
No, I think there was a butthole pic too from some. What is it?
So it's almost Batman, LOL.
One word?
Yep.
Say that?
Yep, perfect. Yeah, funny story behind that. So, when my mom passed away, like I was just in a shitty mood and all that. It was a ball sack through a vape.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. But when my mom passed away, like for 6 months, I was just shitty mood and all that. One of my buddies, a friend sent me, is it? Oh, gee. But one of my buddies was like, bro, look at the bright side. You're almost Batman. Your mom's dead. Once your dad passes away, you can start wearing the Cape Crusader outfit.
Oh
Like, that's
God.
my new Snapchat name.
Oh, my God.
But no, people find it fucked up when I like joke around with that shit. I'll be like, oh, a lot of people are coming to my birthday. Like, I'll be looking at my brother and I'm like, guess who's not coming? Like, he'll just say random shit. I'm like, no, Mom.
Damn.
we had one friend in high school because, like, literally when my mom passed away, 2 weeks later I started senior year in high school.
Oh, shit.
And, like, throughout the whole school year before, she would always say your mom jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And one day she felt super bad from saying it. Like, she had to, like, just stop herself and just let one rip. And, like, it looked like she had just killed someone, kicked a puppy or something like that. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm, like, I didn't even care. Like, I was just trying to tone it out. She ended up buying me and my brother, like, lunch, Costa Vida and all that, drinks and that. And I'm like, shit, keep them coming.
Right.
Don't have to pay for lunch no more.
Keep saying them.
You know?
No, I think sometimes, like, humor is the best way to
Oh, yeah.
deal with things.
Yeah, my mom was a big comedian and all that, so I'm like, she would get mad that we weren't finding humor and all this. I mean, she was having fun before she passed, camping and all that, so
Yeah.
I mean, good on her. I was up in Sturgis. Wasn't bad though. I love that trip. Just not the call I got.
Mm.
But yeah, no, she definitely made a lot of things more humorous.
Right.
So.
Especially nowadays, that's really important.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't do a funeral, we did a celebration of life, celebration of life celebration.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she was fun. Drink beers while we were fishing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. A lot of shit we found in her house after she passed. Things that surprised me. She yeah, I won't get into details on that, but yeah.
But I've never been to Sturgis. How is it?
A lot of tits, a lot of heavy metal music.
Well, you've sold me so far.
Yep. No, the tits part, it's like 56-year-old ladies with pasties on their tits. I mean, we went to I think it's Full Throttle Saloon. Tight space for roommates. Huh?
Oh, it's not that tight. It's just the camera angle.
Yeah, it's kind of roomy. I mean, it's like your typical one-bedroom apartment nowadays.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like a studio apartment in New York.
Yeah.
This room, you got the kitchen over there. What's a pasty? Oh,
it's like a nipple tassel.
Yeah, no. Well, it's
Kinda.
like a sticker for your tit. So you're not technically full nude, but you're.
You can see everything but the little nip boy.
Yep, no nips. Free the nips.
Yep.
But no, it's we went to Full Throttle Saloon, and they were giving out free tattoos if you got something Sturgis related and all that.
Oh shit.
Like I was with my dad, who I mean at the time he wasn't super fond of tattoos or anything like that, so I'm like, I'm probably not gonna do that this time. But no, it was. I mean, I believe it triples the population of North Dakota.
Yeah.
South Dakota. The North and the South states. I get them mixed up, but it's. I mean, it just going from a 10-mile stretch from Full Throttle Saloon into Sturgis took us 2.5 hours.
Oh jeez.
Like there are millions of bikes. Like
Right.
it is just releasing the clutch and letting go and all that, and like your hands just start cramping up so bad.
Sure.
It got to the point where I just kept it in neutral and I was moving it with my feet.
Because your whole family's been riding for a long time, right?
Me, my dad, and my brother,
Yeah.
we each ride our own bikes pretty well. Not technically our own. I mean, I'm the only one who rides mine. Gage is the only one that rides his, and my dad's. Yeah, he picked. So he's got our uncle living with him. Brought him from Green Bay down here, and he gifted him with a trike, and it's a beautiful trike. But yeah, we all go riding in that whenever we can. I've been slacking hardcore last year. I just being working all the time. I was working out of state doing fiber optic cables, and I rode from here to Jackson Hole. Just rode that to and from the work site and all that. So it was nice. I mean,
Yeah.
I've just been slacking. I registered it at just the end of the riding season last year.
I know I've been wanting to get a bike really, really bad. It's just same thing, like trying to find time for it.
Exactly. I mean, once you find time, I mean, even just riding it to and from work, it's better than 4 wheels.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, it's just what I have rode. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel ya.
It's so good. Such a good feeling that's hard to explain.
Yeah, it's nice. Definitely clears your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When we were up in Sturgis, last time I went was probably 4 years ago. We were coming down from Mount Rushmore, and guy just blacked out behind his handlebars, and you know the miles tell sign, they're like the green ones and that?
Yeah.
This man like the J-O-J. What's J-O-J? What's J-O-J, Eagle? Joj? I thought he was going to say JoJo.
Yeah.
Anime, and I'm like, I tried that one. But blacked out, and just his half of his body just hit that sign going 50, and his bike went up the hill. And
shit.
It was just me and so it was me, my old man, one of his co-owners of his company, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, and his ex-wife. His ex-wife's a nurse, and I was got his first aid certified in that. And we hopped off. We started giving him CPR in that. We had now JoJo is my problem with JoJo. It's just the animation. I've been watching like My Hero and I've started One Piece again, finished Shippuden, all that, and Bleach. I'm wishing they'd come out with another season, but JoJo was just so hard to get into.
I didn't know you were in anime.
Yeah,
Talk about anime.
I'm a weeb.
Hell yeah.
Mainly just like One Piece, My Hero.
I'm a big Naruto fan.
I finished Shippuden. That shit was beautiful.
Oh, so good.
But
so good.
Go Eagles. What's JOJ's? Were you trying to say JoJo? JOJ.
I thought you'd understand the reference. I feel like it's a reference for me, and I don't know why I'm not getting it.
JOJ.
What's up? Give me the donuts. How are you? I am the procurer of the donuts. I'm forcing 2 people to watch JoJo's currently. I keep hearing about it, and I want to watch it. I just haven't really...
Oh, wait. No, JOJ came up with something different. Jack Off January. Bangkok. What up, Bangkok?
What up, mate?
Alright, Eagle, I'm trying to figure out what JOJ is. If it's Jack Off February, I mean... I got Urban Dictionary up. I mean, there's Jack Off January, Deep Dick December.
Deep Dick December.
Yeah, I'm looking at all of these. They're,
oh, shit. Deep Dick December.
Well, yeah, I've started getting into more anime and that. I definitely want to get into, it's a YTP reference.
Oh, okay.
YTP.
YouTube poop. They're
YouTube
like
poop?
Yeah, they're like funny little edits.
Oh, I haven't seen those.
That's from one of his that he's done.
Okay.
I got you now. You can join the group of people I forced to watch a couple episodes at a time of JoJo's.
Oh, back on like other like YouTube poop and that. Do you listen to a lot of other podcasts at all?
Yeah.
Last podcast on the left.
Yes.
Have you listened to their Mormonism?
All of it.
They did a good job on that. I was listening to that while we were jetting fiber in Colesville. But yeah, that was a good one.
I really think that if the population of Utah spent the time to listen to that series, that it will make a lot of people really question what they're doing.
Yep.
Because I'm not even part of the religion. I never have been. My family, my direct family is not Mormon. I was like, wow, this really changes a lot.
That's for sure.
How was it being Christian in Utah? Did you ever really...
Definitely hard. So, I grew up in Kaysville, Utah, and that's predominantly Mormon. Like, we were the only Christians in the neighborhood, and I was in Boy Scouts, and the problem with that is the church runs Boy Scouts in Utah. And shitty thing is they do all their Boy Scout meetings on Sunday at the church, so, I mean, if they were doing like a camp out or something, I wouldn't know about it unless they told me the day of, and that'd be like, oh, well, shit, I'm not going camping. I definitely was hard. I mean, a lot of my friends growing up Mormon, they tried to get me to go to church and all that. I respectfully declined.
Yeah.
But no, it's... Yeah, growing up Christian, just growing up not Mormon in Utah is... you definitely get looked at different.
Oh, yeah.
You don't understand all the phrases and that. And it's... Yeah, it was definitely hard. Everybody wanting you to become Mormon.
Yeah, I think for me, I've had to do a lot of maturing with it because I grew up like atheist at a pretty young age. And I always say this, like, I thank my parents a lot for truly giving me like a freedom of religion. Like, they didn't ever pressure me into anything.
Yeah.
It was 100%. They were like, hey, we'll let you figure it out. Which, like, when I was super young was really hard. As I got older and was able to do research, like, it helped. But, like, I used to have so much disdain and, like, frustrations with the church because, like, I did all this research and I'm like, why are you guys living this life?
Yep.
But then, like, as you get older and you mature, you really just, I'll be honest, I kind of wish that, like, I had a little bit more of a simpler childhood. And now, like, if all I had to worry about was, like, following my religion, it sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, no, I agree. But no, I definitely see religions as, like, big families and that. Like, the Mormon church definitely helps out their members. Christian church definitely does. I mean,
oh yeah,
that's definitely a plus with any religion. I mean, granted, the Mormon church has a lot more money than a select few religions.
They do well.
Yeah, what is it, 3.2 billion in big pharma? I mean, that's the main reason Prop 2 had its problems, and they were against it. But
I will say, at the end of the day, regardless of what is said about the church, I have to give it to a lot of the members.
Yeah.
Being just some of the most genuinely nice people of the world.
Exactly.
You know, we have neighbors where I live who, like, grew up with me going through phases of being very outspoken against the religion. And they still come over. They still give us cookies every holiday. They still come over and ask how we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they respect me now of, like, the, you know, I'm not going to be involved in the church, but they'll still come over and ask how I'm fucking doing.
Yeah, I mean, even the missionaries that come by and all that, like, I'll straight up tell them I'm not interested in joining the church or anything. Like, I've got my beliefs and that. I mean, they're like, okay, no worries whatsoever. I mean, definitely fine with that. I mean, they've helped me carry a couch up to my apartment before.
Yeah.
Super nice and all that. I've cooked them dinners and that. I mean, as long as you're not forceful with your religion, I don't have a problem with that.
No, absolutely
I mean,
not. And I'm always very open to discussing the religion too.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I think it's tough for, like, missionaries because they're so young, and, like, they're kind of, like, following a path of, like, what is they're told to, like, discuss with people. But, like, as, like, more LDS adults, I love discussing it because I think there's a point in time where they start reflecting on themselves.
Yep.
You know, and maybe I give a point of insight that maybe they've never heard or thought about. Maybe they give me a point of insight that I've never heard or thought about. And that, I think if people are more open to having those discussions, everyone would get along a lot more. But sadly, America is closed-minded.
Yeah,
the people are.
I've got a lot of friends who, well, I shouldn't say a lot. I've got a select few who have gone on missions. And, I mean, it was either an eye-opener. Well, I shouldn't even say eye-opener. Everybody's beliefs are their own, but they just saw a different light in the world where, hey, maybe the Mormon church isn't all that. They've switched, like, Christianism, Buddhism, Taoism, all that. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, you believe in what you believe, just don't force it down my throat.
Yeah, and I still am a firm believer that I think that no child should be put into religion until a certain age. That's one of the things I do gripe about.
Yep.
Just because if you teach someone something at a young age, of course they're going to believe it. So it's not really their own freedom.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we're seeing such a decrease of religion as a whole just in the world, because, you know, people are starting to, and we have fucking pocket computers that can tell you a whole bunch of information that we've never been able to look up.
Oh, yeah.
Which is wild, just to think about the fact that if you got a question, we could Google it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's pages and pages on
see?
my phone.
Google heard me. You fucking whore.
I gotta take a leak real quick.
Alright, so follow all the way to the back, and then it's on the left hand.
Into this office thing?
No, so yeah, to the right, and then go all the way back and then to the left.
Through that door there?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is up, everybody? It's just me again. This happened earlier today, and it's funny. What's everyone doing this evening? Anyone playing some games? Anyone streaming? Have you been working on any new YouTube poops goggles? Oh, anyone doing a little bit of nut while they're watching? You know, I'd respect it. I respect anybody's moves when it comes to the nut. Check Snapchat, see if any of you guys got anything for me. Someone sent me a heart face, some guy who doesn't speak English. Don't know why he's on my Snapchat, but... Oh, hi cutie. hope you're having a good night. I hope your steak was good. Does the YouTube stream look pretty good on your side, Brittany? I've never really messed around with the YouTube streaming before. We don't get many people from it, but it still goes. Did you get lost?
No. I've been holding that in since we started.
Oh, yeah. You feel free to go whenever.
Oh, Brittany. Hi. It's for me, right?
I hope not. That's my girlfriend. Yeah. Utah. We don't have to hit hard anymore on Utah because I think that it's something that we talk about a lot on here because everyone has their Utah opinion. But it's weird to live here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
How was Wendover?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. It wasn't busy.
Oh, was it pretty empty?
Yeah.
I used to go out there 3 times. You've seen my snaps.
Yeah.
3 times a week with my old boss, and that was fun. We'd go out same day we'd had to work in the morning, so we'd go out at 4 p.m. and get back at 2 a.m. So that was always fun.
Oh, man.
That's how I got a platinum membership down there.
Yeah.
And I never spent my own money, so.
Hey, well, you know.
Yeah, there'd be nights I'd walk out with the full rent in my hand without pulling out any of my own cash. So it was a win-win. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Like, we stayed at the Rainbow, and, like, even, like, right around 10, 11 o'clock at night where tables are full usually, hardly anyone there.
Oh, did you go to the steakhouse there, or? Just saw Brittany's comment. It was good, but not the best steak. Was that for Wendover, or was that something else?
Oh, yeah, she cooked steak tonight at her house.
Ooh.
Guess it wasn't good.
It's a shame.
No, we ate at the seafood buffet and then
Okay.
Primo in the morning.
Yeah, I like the little cafe in there.
Yeah,
I like that little cafe.
it was really good.
When I'm drunk off my ass, I'll get nachos from that cafe and
Yeah.
just take it up to the room and question my life decisions. But
Yeah,
nachos.
Wendover's a good time. I enjoy gambling and I enjoy just that kind of atmosphere. I don't know why, because it's kind of hectic, but
I love it.
it's a good time.
Okay. Oh, steak. That sounds really good.
You're telling me.
My landlord made meatloaf tonight, so sounds good.
Meatloaf is always good.
Yeah, so he likes this gas station straight off of 2600 called Ernie's,
Yeah.
and like he loves their chicken there, and like he's been raving about it for the past 2 months. Like, bro, you gotta go there. They've got the best jalapeno ranch and all that. Like, this man lives by the. He's been going there for 4 years now. Like, I'm like, oh, I never knew they had chicken or that there, and it's pretty good chicken.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. They make it fresh and all that. The little mini tacos that you can get from like 7-Eleven, they make them 10 times better there. And it's like,
Damn.
yeah, it's good. It's like
I live
30
not far from there, so
I'd go check it out.
I have to go give it a chance.
Yeah. So what's the next topic?
Let's see. So we hit on religion. We hit on Corona.
Corona time.
Talked about gaming. Talked a little bit about anime.
It's gonna have to be another topic.
Let's see. Could always ask the hard-hitting question
Uh-oh.
that always sometimes puts people in like a state of panic. What's something that you're passionate about? Either like a topic or you're like passionate about like art. Like someone might be passionate about art, or like someone's passionate about gaming, or someone's passionate about reading, or
So one thing I am passionate about, I was telling you this earlier, is getting my clothing line set up.
mm-hmm.
So, I mean, as you guys can see, I'm kind of heavier. I mean, thank God I've lost a little bit of weight, but that's me being poor and not affording the food I like. So, yeah, it's not by choice diet, but definitely I've started trying to start going to the gym. Job I work right now has its own gym and that.
Oh, awesome.
And biggest problem I have is finding gym clothing and all that for, like, and I've heard this from multiple people, just heavier set people. Something that makes them comfortable, something that doesn't, like, hug their body like, hey, look at me, I'm a little chunky or fluffy. So I'm trying to start this clothing, and I've already trademarked the name, so don't go after it. It's called Ham, Ham clothing, and
Yes, preach.
right. I'll start a Kickstarter for everyone if you guys want to
Help out the cause.
Yeah, pitch in. So it's called Ham Clothing, Heavy and Motivated. And it's just a clothing line for, I mean, whether it be just gym or even casual wear, just heavier set people, bigger people, and all that. So that's one thing I've been passionate. I've got designs made and all that. Just need to pay for everything, and that's like a $3,000 startup right there.
Right.
Just outsourcing, having T-shirts made from somewhere else for now until I get my own
Press and whatnot.
printing press. So, oof. Kickstarter for sure. I'll start one.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll do it.
I'll put it on. If you get one up going in the next little while, I'll put it on the tags for the YouTube.
For
and
sure. Yeah.
Podbean and whatnot.
Everyone who donates gets a free shirt.
Yeah.
But one of my old man, my dad, one of his, I guess you could have called him a business partner. Yeah, right? It's a good open market for that. Definitely going to make money and definitely going to help people. Yeah, I got to get all... I don't even have a Instagram set up for it now. I mean, I've been slacking on it. Between getting laid off and all that from previous job and that, and just trying to get back up on my feet, I haven't had much time to pursue it, but no, I was talking to one of my old man's business partners or whatnot, and he actually has a team down in Colorado somewhere who will help patent a shirt, just make it more fitting and all that, better, and like I said, whether it be workout stuff or just casual wear, I mean, definitely just going to start off basic and go from there. But yeah.
I think it's a great idea, and it's cool that, because I've asked a lot of people that question, and, like, you get mixed answers, of course, but, like, it's cool to have people who are passionate about something that they want to create.
So my Instagram, you want to type it?
Yeah.
Because it's easier.
Okay.
I'm just now barely getting back into Instagram. So my Insta is I am.
Oh, sorry.
No,
yeah.
You're slacking, bro. So I'm Picarded. That's PIC.
PIC.
ARDED. So that's my Instagram right there. You guys can follow me and all that. Should actually probably make that open so people can actually follow me. I'll definitely announce something. If you guys want to follow it and that, spread some love and all that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
that's the main thing.
Once you get up and running and you get your first T-shirt, we'll...
Jesus!
People are quick.
Wait, who? What's her name? Bert?
Yeah.
Jesus, she's already 9 seconds ago. He didn't even.
Yeah, she on top of that.
Damn, she fast. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to make it so people can follow me with close friends. Sorry, yeah. I'm multitasking.
Yeah, once you get it up and going, like, I'm sure you'll be back on the podcast in general, anyways. But like, once that gets up and going, you can come bring in your prototypes and whatnot and show everyone off. I mean, I'm the perfect test subject for big boy clothes.
And I definitely want to get, like, heavier set people, larger people to, because I'm going to definitely get some samples from...
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Brittany. Appreciate it. Much love. But I definitely want to find people to try on the shirt so I can get the sizing just right and all that.
Of course.
Because a lot of places, you order a 2XL and it comes in a 3X or too small and all that. Definitely don't want to have that problem, but...
I never understood the reasoning behind, like, why isn't there just a universal size chart? Why is 2XL from, like, Gap different from 2XL from, like, Zoomies? I don't know, some fucking random brand. I never understood why it's so different. Sleeping Ninja?
You're kidding me. I should have gotten in on the clothing part, or the Instagram part. Looks like Ham Clothing is taken. Guess I can just do heavy and motivated.
Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes because, like, I order from different sites and whatnot, and It's crazy. Depending on where I order, I'm either a 2XL or I'm a 4XL. Like, why is there such a difference between companies? Like, I like to think that I'm a 2XL. It makes me feel better on the inside.
Sweet. So I did just barely made an Instagram for Ham Clothing. Can I skip on the photo? Skip. Save login info.
Hey, but as long as you have the patent on the name, then you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. So I paid for the trademark and all that. I should probably make sure it went through. Just skip that. Yeah, so if you guys want to follow the Instagram I just barely made for it, it's called Heavy and Motivated Clothing. Jesus.
That one was already taken, Brittany. I just checked. The H dot.
Yeah, it won't let me do dots.
Yeah.
For some weird reason. Diff shop, diff sizes. See, I'm glad I got good feedback on that. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so people don't have to request to follow me. They will just follow me.
Oh, it's
I'm not very Instagram savvy.
right. No, Instagram's silly. So when you're on your home page, if you go to edit page,
Where's edit?
which should be right under. Yeah, let me see.
Edit profile. Right?
Yeah, and then there's an option for profile display, non-hidden. Make sure it's display all of it.
I don't have that.
Oh.
I'll probably log into the computer and try it.
Yeah, and I mean, you could turn it into a business profile. It gives you more options.
Who's already? Damn, Brittany just on it. Shit.
She about that support.
And if anybody does I guess you already commented. I tried Ham Clothing, but Heavy and Motivated does work. I'll do that for now. If anybody's good at designing logos and all that, hit me up. Whether it be my regular Instagram or probably do my regular Instagram for now.
I got a guy who does designs and like it was part of his day job for a while, so I could send him over your way.
If you do that, your wifey is beautiful. Thank you. She's beautiful. She's my rock. She can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but I love her. Do I have pictures of the wife on Instagram? Like I said, I don't use Instagram too much. Check out my son. He cute as hell too. Yeah.
He is.
But yeah, for sure. Message me with any questions, guys. I'll definitely. I didn't even think of a Kickstarter until now. I didn't realize people would definitely agree with that so much. But
yeah, Kickstarters too. The cool thing about it now is if you do it where you live, it'll display to other Utah locals.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like if it really is something that people are interested in. Like, I saw one the other day because I get on there once in a while and just browse. Like,
it's my wife. Been married a year and a half now. Have our ups and downs, and it's great.
I like to go on there and just see what other locals are doing, and like sadly, a lot of it is sad shit. Like, someone passed away, funeral costs and whatnot.
Are those GoFundMe's or Kickstarters?
Oh, maybe
Are
GoFundMe.
they the same?
I think it's the same idea.
Okay.
Maybe Kickstarter is more business related. I look at both, but there's a lot of cool people who do cool shit. And I saw one the other day. It was a Utah local for. I can't remember. It was like they wanted to start up a local business to help families teach their kids instruments or something like that.
Huh.
And their Kickstarter goal was 5,000, and they were already at like 37,000 or some shit.
Yeah, no, it's Epic Games is from Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they started with a Kickstarter. So, yeah, there's board games companies from Utah who started out, and they're $1 million companies right now.
Fuck, isn't Epic Games like 2 or 3 billion now? Or some crazy shit like that?
Yeah, they're and unfortunately they made Fortnite.
Listen, I'll become a Fortnite fan if they want to hit us up with that sponsor.
Yeah, hey.
I'll put Epic right here. Right on the wall, baby.
Kickstarters for products or business. Okay, that's what I thought. I'd probably do a Kickstarter over a GoFundMe. I know each one takes a fucking chunk of each one.
Yeah.
I know GoFundMe doesn't have that good of a rep after that homeless guy incident.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
They raised like $400,000.
They wanted to
and it was all a con. I mean, homeless guy wasn't even real. Well, I guess he was technically homeless, but
yeah, I think those people tried to keep most of it or some shit.
Yeah, and if you guys want to share my Instagram, go ahead. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. That's What do I have now? Do people add me on Snapchat too? No, it's from the wife. Hold on.
No, you're good. Yeah, definitely. If you guys are watching this now, or you're watching this later on Podbean or iTunes or Spotify or Stitcher or whatever you're watching it on, go show some love if you can. You know, you guys might not think this, but when you're in the field of like making podcasts or trying to create your own clothing business or doing anything, like even one follow might be the motivation for that person that day to do something more. Like, for example, today, and I don't want this to sound arrogant or cocky because that's not what I meant, but on our first podcast, I had a friend on his name is Kai, and near the end of the podcast, his phone died, and he asked if I could call his ride really quick, and I did or whatever, and the guy who I called, he's funny, his name's Calford, he's all like, I'm mad that you didn't answer my Snapchat call. I'm like, oh, I didn't see it. I have my Snapchat turned off because it like kind of goes crazy sometimes. Yeah. And he's all like, oh, you just so famous now. And I'm like, no, that's not why. And then Kai's all like, dude, like, maybe you don't realize, but, like, a lot of people know your podcast and know you now. And I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, like, I'll go places and bring it up that I've been on a podcast and they know who you are. And I'm like,
yeah.
That's the kind of motivation, like, you know.
That's true.
Makes me want to do it more. Wes, we also need to ask the book club for their instances if they want to give them. Oh, yeah. We put up Cassidy's Twitter sometimes. But, yeah, I'll talk to him. Or at least I want them. I'll send you snaps of all of them after the podcast. How late did you want to go, by the way?
I'm fine. 24 hours, bro.
24-hour podcast. We're going until the sun comes up. I got until about 9:30-ish. So another, like, 40 minutes.
I didn't even think to send the wife the...
A link?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either twitch.tv or youtube.com.
Yeah, I sent her your Facebook thingy.
Yeah.
Are you Facebook streaming it too?
Yeah. We're on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. One big thing, like, don't tempt me. Yeah, like Wes was saying, just one like or that. I mean, just telling you guys what's going on in that, what I'm wanting to start. I mean, just your guys' feedback and all that, likes on Facebook, it's great. Definitely something I'm passionate about starting. Definitely want to be my own boss. That's a big plus.
Yeah. I just want to be at a point someday where, like, and, like, I've talked about the podcast, like, I don't personally ever see it being, like, my main revenue source, just because, like, you know, I'm realistic with expectations. But, like, how cool would it be if, like, I could stop working, like, a 9 to 5, and, like, this is my full-time job, and then I work a part-time other job, you know? That'd be wonderful. Don't tempt him.
Don't tempt him what?
Tempt him with a good time. Jeez. A 24-hour podcast.
I would be down to do that one of these days, honestly.
It's not as fun as you'd think.
I know.
We did a 24-hour stream. So there was a week my parents left, and we had their house to ourselves, like me and my co-hosts. So we decided to do a 24-hour, like, game stream. We did two or three podcasts through the day. Oh, it was fucking miserable. Like, we hit, like, hour, like,
see, I'd be down to do it just to see if I could.
Yeah. We hit hour 14, and we're, like, playing games, and we're, like, falling asleep, and, like, oh, like, it was rough.
Does anyone on here play GTA at all? On PS4, if you do, add me. Or even Apex.
No.
Let's see if
Get some
anybody
gaming
responds.
Have you ever thought about doing streaming? Like, game streaming for fun?
I'm not that good.
Yeah, it's personality, though.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, of course, people will be. You're probably faster to grow if like you're just a monster at video games, but at the same time, like, oh, what's up, Carson? He's a PS4 Apex. And
Oh, Carson A. All right, I see you.
what's your PlayStation gamer tag?
I'm gonna check that real quick.
No, I got GTA 5 for the computer, and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, you got all the modders on there.
Yeah, people are so nutty. I was in some lobby that it was like heavily modded or whatever, and like this dude was running around as a ginormous T-Rex, just stepping on people. Yeah.
Oh, same also. I'm not good. Yeah, I mean, I've watched some streamers. They're funny as shit. I've seen people who suck at the game, but they got subs because they're funny as shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my wife would get mad at me if I streamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cars. You know, let's do this. If you guys post your PS4 gamer tags, I'll add you.
You go.
That'll be. I don't even know where my PlayStation at. Oh yeah, I got. If you want to post it, it's
Oh, hold on one sec.
You're killing me. Slacking, bro.
Okay.
CAPT.
Oh, C.
Yep, C as in cat. PCARD 96. That's it. I
Perfect.
spelled my last name wrong. I know you can change it. Don't tell me you can change your username. I've already been given shit for it. I'm just too lazy to change it.
Yeah, I feel
I'll be
that.
honest. Let's see though. I'm trying to get the. But yeah, definitely something I need to get my ass in gear doing. Cause yeah, I've heard good feedback on it. Gage definitely wants me to do it.
Yeah.
Little side story: my brother does bodybuilding. Show him some love on Instagram. I don't know his Instagram handle.
He's ginormous.
He is.
Last time I saw him.
So he is pretty much, we'll say, 2 years younger than me. He's a tank.
I remember, so the reason why we both know each other is I worked for him for a little while, and I'll leave out the names of the company and like what we did, but there's an aspect of the job where you have to lift a pallet, right? And you got to put it like, I don't know, like waist high. And like pallets aren't the heaviest thing in the world, but they're not light either. I go in there and I see this guy I've never met before, and he's just like one-handing these pallets and putting them on shit. I'm like, oh, goddamn.
All right, so yeah, let's share Gage's Instagram. He's got a lot of followers. He's got like 2,000 followers, almost 3,000.
Yeah.
I'll just show you that. That'll be easier.
So, I don't know where underscore is on this computer.
Good job.
Damn.
Yeah, so go check out his page. Everybody thinks he's older than me. It sucks.
Wait, how old are you? I forgot.
I turned 24 this year.
Oh, okay.
You're what, 20?
25.
Yeah, I was about to say you're a year older. 2
Yeah.
years. When do you turn 26?
July.
Oh shit, yeah, you're 2 years old. Year and a half. 2. Yeah, you're older than me.
Yeah.
It's funny because my wife and my brother share a birthday, so it's like, who do I get the good gift for this year? So yeah, if you guys add me on PS4, so my job, I work 3:30 p.m. to midnight, and from midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm usually on. So weird hours, if you're on, I'll grind with you. I play Apex too. I don't even want to get back into Rainbow Six. It's been so long.
That was the game that you were talking about when we worked together.
Yeah,
in the Rainbow
that's just
Six.
such a toxic game too.
Yeah. Yeah, Salty Frank from earlier has been getting into that pretty heavy on the PC, and
Yeah, it's
fun.
yeah, it's fun. It's just everybody's toxic on that now.
I was talking about the gaming community in general like a couple podcasts ago, and just like, what is it that really turned everybody toxic? Is it just because it's so competitive?
Yeah,
or
everybody's just try hard and all that. what they need to do is make certain servers for just people who want to hang out and have fun. You got the people who play 10 plus hours a day who, I mean, some people make their living from it. Others are just unemployed, living in their grandmother's basement.
On the real grind.
No offense to anyone. I mean, if that's what you're passionate about, good for you and all that. But I mean, you got people like me who, like, I'll play like 2-3 days a week for 2 to 4 hours. And, like, I'm not that good at anything, but when you totally trash someone for just not having as much experience as you, I mean, that's what makes gaming toxic. Some people do gaming to just relieve themselves from the stress of work and all that, just get away, and it's... I mean, my wife gets mad because I game a lot when I've got a day off. I mean, she watched YouTube, and TikTok.
I like TikTok. I like TikTok where it's at now. I don't like TikTok where it started. Because now it's just like memes.
Yeah.
Before it was, I don't even want to get into
I
it.
miss Vine.
Yeah, Vine was the shit. Vine was much better. Did you see the guy who created Vine made a new app, and it's just not taking off yet?
What is it?
Byte, B-Y-T-E. And it's the same...
Still 6 seconds and all that?
I'll show you.
Do everything better. Huh?
Oh, no. How dare you hit me with that?
That's a good song.
Yeah, I mean, it's just same exact formula. Just 6-second clips.
No, it's just like TikTok.
Yeah.
The whole setup. He would have made money if he did TikTok, that's for sure. Whatever happened to Twitch? Do everything better. What do you mean by that, Brittany? I'm curious.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Her comment, do everything better.
Oh, I think she's just trolling.
Oh.
I got her. Did you ever play Until Dawn? The PlayStation exclusive, like pick your own.
Is that the zombie one or?
No, it's like a pick your own story. Like you play a movie or whatever.
Oh, I love those games.
I got her to play that, and it's a horror movie. It's so funny.
God.
She's not good at horror games.
My all-time favorite horror one is Chat is delayed. You said don't judge people, so
yeah, the YouTube chat is a little
bully. Oh, you got this on YouTube? Damn, you just got everything. Favorite all-time horror game is Dead Space.
Oh, yes.
I will grind that. I'll play all of them. Those are they're just put together perfect.
Mm-hmm.
They make me shit myself no more than 2 times. I gotta limit that. Like we started, there's no toilet paper. I have not touched Dead Space because of the no toilet paper. Can't even eat Taco Bell.
Dead Space is so fucking good.
It's a beautiful game. I really want to try Days Gone. The
Yeah, that one looks
PS4
good.
exclusive. Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Did you like Left 4 Dead?
I loved Left 4 Dead.
Did you try the new one, the World War Z?
I didn't know there was a new one.
Oh, man. I think it's like there was a couple developers from Left 4 Dead who made it, but it's the same exact concept. 4 survivors have to go through a level, checkpoints or whatever. The cool part is, like, since they're on the new consoles or whatever, they can really generate a lot more, like, NPCs on a screen, like where Left 4 Dead, like, still could, but not as many. There's, like, these big scenes where there's, like, hundreds of zombie hordes running in and, like, they climb on top of each other to get you and shit. It's pretty wild.
Jesus.
It was a fun game. I played a little bit of it.
Yeah, I've been watching gameplay on Days Gone when it first came out, and it looks scary.
Yeah.
You got hordes of like 200 zombies chasing your ass, and they don't walk or shit.
They run.
They book that shit. They can get into doors and all that.
Isn't the story of that like you're a biker?
Yeah. And you rip off oil filters from cars and turn them into silencers for your guns and all that. That's like some redneck shit. I really want to try, what's that new one where Daryl Dixon's in it?
Oh, Death Stranding.
Yeah, have you tried that?
No, I've heard mixed reviews, but I heard the story of that is great. But
And
the
then there's
gameplay is like a little slow.
Yeah. And then there's Fallout 76. We won't talk about that one.
What could have been.
They just rushed it.
All I ever wanted is to play Fallout with my fucking friends.
But no, between getting rid of VATS and just the shitty, I don't know. I haven't played it since I haven't played it since it first came out. Did I break it?
I would be so sad.
I need to get a case for it. That's what my next Kickstarter will be. Buy Willie a case. Anybody got a Note 10 Plus case they're willing to donate? Let's see.
Yeah, I heard Death Stranding's cool. The new Last of Us game's gonna be great.
Like you, what was it? Who's the chick? Lily? Is that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
They're making her gay in it.
No,
Which I don't understand. I mean, good for them, but they made a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I think they just like to do that in games. I'm more excited the fact that HBO picked up the property, and they're gonna make a series, a TV show.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. That's what they're making her gay in. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I don't even know how to. It's a new game. My buddy's got the Xbox upstairs, and I bought the Game Pass and all that. Haven't played it in like a month, but Death Before Daylight or
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, we were just talking about that today.
I fucking mobbed on that. And that shit's scary. Like.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that tonight actually after this.
On PC.
With some people. I think I've been wanting to play that game for a while and never got around to it. And it was on sale on Steam, so I bought the whole like deluxe version that has like the Stranger Things monster or something like that.
It's free on Game Pass for
Yeah.
Xbox. I need to try out PS4's version of Game Pass.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of good games.
PS Now or PS.
PS Plus, I think, right?
I think PS Plus is the like that game's nice, right? Right. What do you play on Eagle PC?
I think he's a PlayStation guy. Can't remember. PlayStation or Xbox. He streams though. Not as much anymore, but streaming is one of those things where you gotta take breaks, otherwise you really...
Yeah, people start to miss you.
Well, people start to miss you, and like it really can burn you out. One of the things that I had to learn is like, really don't look at your numbers.
Unless I'm getting like the 10-figure salary that Ninja does. 8-figure.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That Red Bull money though.
Jeez, that would be so nice. Just a pallet of Red Bull every month.
I kind of feel bad for him though. Just in the fact, not like I feel bad for him, like, but like it's gotta be, hey, sick emo man. I have my face as an emote. You have to sometimes.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Just the fact that like, I bet that guy hates Fortnite so much. Think if you had to play Fortnite like 8 to 10 hours a day.
Jeez. I mean, he's getting paid good to do it.
Oh yeah, I'd play anything.
Is it only Fortnite he does?
I don't know. I don't actually watch him.
What do you think of the FaZe Jarvis who got the lifetime ban from Fortnite for
hacking? Yeah. I mean,
he was warned.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also his income, so he's what, 16?
Was that? I thought he got banned for dropping some bad words.
He was using aimbot.
Oh, well, fuck him then. Don't do that.
Yep.
If you're gonna cheat, that's probably not the best way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there was some dude who recently got banned off like Twitch and like all of his money because he dropped a couple N-bombs when he thought he wasn't streaming. Sorry, if you're not PewDiePie, you can't do that.
Yeah, PewDiePie's our god.
PewDiePie did that and everyone was like, whoa, should he be in trouble? And they're like,
he's Swedish.
It's PewDiePie.
Yep.
But I thought that was a FaZe kid who did that. Maybe not.
Anybody have any questions for Wes or myself or?
Yeah, what kind of topics you guys got for us? We got another 20 minutes about. We'll wrap it up on anyone's subject matter.
Anybody know how to get Rockstar to sponsor me? I had to cut back energy drinks. So I donate plasma to get money. Like the past 2 weeks ago, I was going and my pulse was like resting heart rate was 115.
Goddamn.
I'm like, this isn't good. So I stopped drinking those for a week, went back to donate, and every time I've been back since, resting heart rate's like 80. So I'm like, that's better.
You tried any of those like Bang energy drinks?
Oh yeah, that's what. Those have more caffeine than the Rock Stars.
Yeah.
My brother got me hooked on the Fruit Punch Rock Stars and that.
Oh, is that energy milk? Oh yeah, it is. I didn't even notice. God damn. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I would love to get a sponsor for the podcast. I just don't really know how to go about it.
Yeah, no shit.
Even if it was like $5 an episode. Let's go, baby. I'll give you the best ad read you've ever heard in your goddamn life.
I think a lot of them, a lot of the Utah locals, like I wouldn't even say Broadway Media, they're their own sponsor.
Mm.
But like a lot of the smaller Utah ones, they just go to local companies now. It's like Geek Show. They've got a cookie company, not Crumble, but I don't know. They sponsor them and all that.
I just feel weird still. I just don't know what I would tell them. Like, hey, I do an internet show. Have you sponsored
How
me?
many followers do you have?
Like across the board, like 10,000.
I mean, if you bring up those numbers,
I'm not really worried about. I don't know. If I didn't take like a break from Twitch, I was making like $200 a month. But we took like 3-4 months off, and naturally like all of our subscribers kind of fell off, which isn't a bad thing.
No,
and that's our fault, but it's a slow grind.
Yeah, it is.
We have Patreon too. Like we were at like 6 or 7 Patreons with
What,
like
what exactly is Patreon? I've heard people mention it. Is it like an OnlyFans? I don't know what that is.
It's OnlyFans, but for not just dirty content.
They can buy exclusive content.
Yeah, so like for example, what we've used Patreon for is me and my co-host did a series. It's gonna give me a lot of trouble one day, where we read different books, religious books, and talk about it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's on Patreon if you're interested. Got us up for it though. And then we did
the Mormon Church will get you for a defamation lawsuit.
Well, we'll see how that stands up in court. I'll walk in with that. Who's that guy who, the big facts guy? Did you ever see that meme?
Is that Adam Knows Everything?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll go in with that guy. I'll just hit him with the big facts. And then, like, if we have a podcast where we want to talk about stuff that isn't, like, appropriate for streaming services, we'll go on there and record
by this episode's Patreon, we're going to redo this whole stream, but shirtless.
Right? You want the real Patreon exclusive, you know where to find it.
Yep.
I thought about doing on OnlyFans and, like, making, like, funny content. Like, me in, like, really odd areas. It looks like I'm jerking off and I'm just, like, polishing shoes. Or, like, cleaning a dinner plate.
Who is it? Creamer. Ryan Creamer. You know who that guy is?
I don't think so.
So he posts videos on Pornhub, and it's just wholesome videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my drunk stepsister got home from a party, and I tucked her in, or...
Yeah.
I hung out with 3 porn stars and didn't have sex.
Yeah, he's
a premier poster now. They sent him a Letterman jacket,
Yeah.
porn star one with Creamer on the back, and I'm like, this is beautiful.
That's what I need in my life.
Ryan Creamer can sponsor me. That man is just... We're going to start a cult following for him.
Probably already has one. At what point do you think he gets that payday to do a real porn, though?
I'm sure he's been offered.
I mean, everyone's got their number.
Yep. Mine's $100. 400 so I can get a sleeve done.
Yeah?
Need more tattoos.
Everybody
Only got
does.
3.
Everybody needs more tattoos.
You got any?
No, not yet.
Trying to just get Post Malone's tattoos and all that.
Yeah.
People say I look like him. Yeah.
Full face tattoos.
Full face. I'll get the barbed wire on the forehead and all that.
I think you should do barbed wire from, like, mustache all the way around. That'd be great.
Surprised no one has questions though. Come on, final 15, home stretch.
Yeah,
Post Malone. We've been, what is it, 2 hours now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Podcast. I always tell everyone who's never been on before, time is weird in here.
I like it.
Like, there's been times where we'll do like 4-hour-long podcasts because like we just fucking. There's like 5 people in here and everyone has something they want to talk about, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's already midnight." Yeah. Shit flies when everyone's chatting.
I was checking something real quick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be on my phone
Oh,
so
man,
much.
you're good. I think that's the one thing about some podcasts that I don't get is like.
They don't like you to be on your phone and all that, or what?
Well, I mean, unless you're like if you're doing an episode that's really like a strict topic, like you're doing like, if there's like a doctor and we're gonna talk about brain surgery or some shit, like, probably don't have phones. But if it's just two like friends fucking kicking it, who cares? We're just here to talk and give our opinions about shit that doesn't really matter, you know?
Yeah.
And have people come in here and chat with us, like, who cares?
Oh, this is so weird. I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see the live stream and just how delayed it is.
Yeah. That's the weird thing about streaming to multiple
There's like
platforms.
a 10-second delay.
No.
Yeah, about 7 seconds.
I think YouTube's on like a minute display,
Jesus.
delay. Because YouTube is a little different platform. Twitch is the main one though. I like
What is?
Twitch. I like Twitch.
So for everyone who liked my idea, the ham clothing, for those of you who would wear the shirts and that, what do you like more? Just plain black with ham clothing, or do you want designs or something funny to? I mean, my main thing is, like, I thought of both. I mean, definitely want funny designs. So when I'm working out, people aren't looking at my weight; they're reading my funny ass shirt or something cool or something like that. What do you guys prefer? I guess.
As someone who's also back in the gym as of a couple weeks ago, I would definitely prefer something that is like, not form fitting, because I ain't trying to like. One thing that I notice, like, at least personally for myself, is like when I have like gym shorts on, like basketball shorts or whatever, and I tie like the drawstring or whatever, after like 30 to 45 minutes of running, the drawstring will become looser, and then my pants will like start slipping down, or my shorts or whatever, and then if I'm not wearing a shirt that's longer, I feel like self-conscious that people are looking at my ass crack, and I know that's not like a big deal to some people, but like,
no, because I definitely want to do shirts and especially gym shorts.
Yeah.
Because I've had that problem too. It's just finding a different alternative. Don't want to do. I don't know if Velcro would be a good option.
What if you did like? Have you ever had like a pair of slacks? I don't know,
like the tightening thing on the inside, or like a button.
Maybe even like a button, or like a what are they called? A snitch?
Where you wrap it around, or
no, where like you put the two things together and it hooks like on almost like a lever.
My main thing is when you're running and that rubbing up against you. I know that could cause irritation.
I want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, because us bigger guys already have the problem with chafing.
Yeah, not fun. If you're a big guy and you don't realize that you could go get some fucking Vaseline.
Baby powder.
That's
what
too?
I use, yeah.
It's game changers.
Oh, yeah. Or talcum powder, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing.
Good old talcum.
Good old talcum.
Yeah, clothes designing is interesting too. I think the process is fun.
I've thought of elastic bands.
Mm-hmm.
Those do kind of cut off circulation in certain areas. I definitely want it to be adjustable. I know drawstring, it's like 50-50. They'll work, sometimes they won't. Elastic band might actually, if you can get it like certain size in that, where I can like find out, like measure it right with the waistline and that.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is not everyone knows their exact waistline or how tight they want it.
Right.
Sometimes a man just needs to wear stretchy pants.
Because sometimes you might wear like a 44 waist, but then when you're like working out, you want it to be like
42
a 40
or even
42.
40. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. Let me know what you guys think. If I have any new followers.
Yeah, you might see like impulse of it when it goes up on all the other sites, which might be like in a week or two. So I usually like to have a little bit of a backlog of podcasts.
Yeah.
But what I do normally is I'll clip everything too, so like individual clips. So like it's statistically proven that people are more likely to watch something under a minute than like something that's 2 hours long. That's why like TikTok and Vine have been so popular.
I feel ya.
That's what I try and do, but it takes time.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Time is always the worst.
If I get this heavy and motivated going, you got a sponsor right there.
Hey man, when you get that first T-shirt, it's coming in here and we're talking about it. We're showing that shit off. That's what I like to do though. That's one thing, like as this podcast has gone on for a couple of years, like one of the coolest things is just trying to help other people like get their stuff going, like whether it be local musicians wanting to talk about music or like showing their music off on a platform that might even get 10 new listens, you know? Because like I said earlier, I'm sure music's a whole different beast when it comes to like falling out, like being sad with your numbers or whatever, but like you come on a show and like you catch one person who might listen to your song now twice a day.
Yeah.
All adds up. It's all like a slow roll. And you know, if you're getting into different industries, people got to realize that very rarely do things happen overnight.
Yep. No, that's true.
And I think people get unmotivated when they're like 8 months in. They're like, man, I'm just not seeing that anymore. It's happened to me with this a couple times. Like, I'll look at the numbers and I'm like, man, we're just not growing like I thought we would.
One podcaster I listen to, so his name's Andy Frisilla.
Yeah.
Supplement Superstore. Really, I mean, he's motivational speaker and all that now. He started Supplement Superstore with pretty much his whole savings and another buddy. And for the first year, they made, like, they were negative. Mm-hmm. Second year, negative. Okay, don't quote me on this because I'm probably wrong on the time frame. But no, after that, he started, I mean, he's a millionaire now. I mean, he's got stores all over. It's not only supplement. He does a lot of different things. MFCEO is the name of it. Super motivational and all that. Love listening to him. Big on entrepreneurs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing that, you know, if you're young and you're listening to this and there's, like, these things that you want to do in your life but you just feel like they're unreachable or unobtainable, just remember that a small step today will make a giant impact later.
Yeah.
You know? Even just in life, if you're, like, struggling to get to the gym or you want to lose weight or you want to, like, just feel more confident, tiny steps, even if it just means, like, you do one thing that day to put you towards that goal, you do that one thing for 365 days, who knows where you'll be at that next year.
Amen to that. There's one quote I like to follow. Definitely, I mean, if you're trying to strive to do something, don't put yourself down and all that. Let's see, yeah, I got it right here. The quote is, "Do not speak bad of yourself, for the warrior within hears your words and is lessened by them." That's an old Japanese samurai proverb, but definitely something I like to stick by. I mean, if you look in the mirror and you say, you know, I can do this, I can kick today in the ass. I mean, set goals. If you do them, you praise yourself. Don't put yourself down because it's only doing yourself dirty.
I think that's one thing that we don't, as like at least Americans, and we don't teach our younger generation that like the cliche statements that you hear actually end up becoming true.
Yeah.
You know, that like you can hear these really silly things while you're growing up that are like they sound just like, oh, that's not true or whatever. You find out they really are true.
White Claw. Haven't had one. Need to start, I guess. Ain't no law while you're drinking the Claw.
I think the reason why White Claws are so popular is they're really easy to drink.
Yeah, cheap.
And they just go quick.
Yep.
It's like you're drinking
a cheerleader beer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's flavored static.
They're just, I like them better than like Mike's Hard, in the sense that like if you drink like a 6-pack of Mike's Hard, you're gonna have a stomach ache from the sugar. These ones,
let me try like a sip of this.
Left in there.
Dirty whore.
Yeah. I should have had the guy leave a couple.
Yeah. Stuck in any fridge.
Yeah, I thought about that.
You should.
You need a water?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We got
the rock star in the car.
We got a bunch of water in the back. So have you kind of? I remember when we were working together, you were going out to bars or anything. Have you been to any cool bars in Salt Lake lately?
So my buddy Larry, guy I live with and all that, who rents me out his basement, he started taking me to 25th Street in Ogden.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, it was a good
It's like
time
a
up there.
bar fight every night there. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of go to just hang out, clear my mind, and that I don't drink a lot. I drink like once or twice a year, like blackout drunk, but that's like not even planned or anything.
Right, that one just creeps on you one night.
No, I like being people's DD and that. I like to make sure people are safe and all that. That's my main thing. I'll make sure people have a ride home and all that before I drink.
Same with me.
If I don't have a drive, I'll have one beer of that and that's it. I usually go, have a fun time, shoot the shit with people, listen to music. Brewskis is one, I went there for the first time ever, and they got good music, damn good food.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, weekends, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Ogden's, for people who live in Utah, if you don't go up to Ogden a lot, it's a different environment than what you're used to than downtown.
Yep.
I like to say it gets a little bit more wilding up there.
Yeah.
People are about it a little bit different.
Oh yeah. See, when I was working in DuBois, Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming. It's like an hour and a half some way of Jackson Hole. Small little town. It's like a tourist spot. They've got one bar there called the Historic. It's funny because 25th Street, the bar I go to, is called Historic, but Sup Bearded Beauty.
Oh, XL
For me,
Diamond.
right? I'm growing out a little something.
Yeah.
I can't grow facial hair to save my life. I need to shave this and let it come in thicker. But no, it's like a cowboy bar down in DuBois, and one of my coworkers was black. Suit, love the kid Isaiah. Shout out Isaiah.
Shout out.
I'm sorry I'm talking about you. But only black guy in there, and like we'd bump like Ice Cube and all that. And you could tell all these cowboy folk. I don't want to use the other term because people still get offended by that.
Some yeehaw boys.
Yeah, yeehaw boys. And some of them weren't a big fan of like Ice Cube or Tupac and shit like that. But it was funny to watch their expressions. I loved it.
That's the best part, is going to places and just kind of fucking with the
Locals.
regulars.
Yep.
What have you been up to, XL? It's been a hot minute. Staying beautiful. Oh man. Sometimes these chairs fucking suck.
Fuck, I sit in these all day for work.
Yeah.
They have their pros and cons, that's for sure.
Yeah, where you worked, that rhymes with Muscover.
Liscover?
Yeah,
Rhymes
Liscover.
with Liscover?
Yeah. I worked there too for quite a while, and those chairs sucked there.
It wasn't... I love that job and all that. I mean...
Were you in collections or were you in customer service?
Customer service.
I was in collections.
So, I like the environment. They're definitely fun people to work with and all that, but they were just too stingy. Like, for those of you who have worked call center jobs and that, stats are everything. Your average handle time, customer satisfaction and all that. I mean, they played everything to the book. If you did one thing wrong, they'd get mad at you. Definitely love the job and that. So my old man always preaches, don't go for the money and all that, do what makes you happy. And that's something I'm learning now, because like, last year alone, I think I worked 4 different jobs. I was just going for the money and all that. And I mean, that's the main reason I worked different jobs and that, is it was either the money, I wasn't making enough, it was me and my manager getting into arguments and that. But yeah, definitely biggest advice, don't just go for the money, do what makes you happy. Like the pest control job, I loved that, did that for 2.5 years or so, and only reason I quit on that is I got married and had a kid, and unfortunately he didn't have health insurance and all that, and you kind of need that when you got a family.
Yeah. It's kind of a requirement.
Yeah, unfortunately it is. I mean, not just needing it for your family, but government-wise you need it.
Mm-hmm.
When I got married, I got off my old man's insurance, and yeah. Yep. It's great. Got married and she couldn't do Medicaid or all that fun stuff.
Right. What up, Ethiopian Rob? Sick name. You came in right when we're about to close out. I'm sorry.
Rewatch the episode, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think of my idea.
Go back through, watch. I just realized it looks like someone spilled beer on this wall. It's gross. There's been a lot of beer spilt in this room.
Oh.
A whole lot.
That'd be fun doing, I think Geek Show still does it, the third podcast. They just all start drinking and shit and record it. It's always been something I've wanted to try.
Hell, I always get people in here who want to drink.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Nice. We're going to go ahead and call it for this evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for hanging out. If you're watching this on any of these other sites, that if you didn't watch this live, I want to thank you specifically for checking out our iTunes and Spotify or Stitcher, wherever you're hearing this. Make sure to drop us a rating and be honest. You know, I'm trying to better this as much as I can. If there's any tips, you know, I'm a noob with audio and video, so let me know what I can do better. If you enjoyed the show, let me know. Make sure to go check out all of our links and make sure to check out the up-and-coming Ham clothing line. You'll hear more about it here for sure, as well as if you follow the social medias for it. That will be linked in the description. Do you have anything else you'd like to throw out for the evening?
Stay safe. Let me know if there's any toilet paper in Utah.
We're trying to eat Taco Bell tomorrow, guys.
Oh, God. We'll play Dead Space.
Thanks again, everyone. Take care.
Later, guys.